Is your exam around the corner? Are you nervous about your exam? Don't worry, this video is going to be the perfect video for you because I'm going to share with you some of the last minute tips and strategies that will help you to feel all relaxed for your exam. So let's start learning. Hello and welcome back to Genesis Learning with me, Noel, your expert trainer. If this is the first time you're coming to our channel, thank you so very much. In this channel, we do a lot of videos with regards to IELTS, PT and OET, and also with regards to spoken English. So if any of these interest you, then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so that you will get a notification whenever we upload a video. All right, so here we go. The first tip, very simple and something that everybody will love. Get a proper sleep. Why do you need a good sleep? Well, mostly, before the exam, everyone is quite tensed about what's going to happen tomorrow. And it can be, quite nerve-wracking as well. But let me tell you, you don't have to worry about it. You've already prepared very well. I suggest go watch a movie the previous day. Go for a small outing with your friends. Go out for a coffee, if that is permitted. Because you need to feel relaxed and make sure you get at least 8 hours of sleep because you're going to have a long day the very next day. So the best thing that you can do for your brain is give it some good rest. The next thing is, once again, something that everyone might like, which is eat well. Wait a minute. I would like to tell you why this is important. You see, your IELTS, when you go for the exam, you have to arrive at least half an hour early. Okay. After you arrive, there's going to be your checking. You have to leave your stuff somewhere in a locker room, and then you have to go sit for the exam, which will last for around 2.5 to 3 hours. I mean, it depends. Now, all of this is a huge toll on your body. And if you have a very good breakfast in the morning, that will fuel you up for the entire examination. Because if you're feeling tired, then you might want to take a quick nap, and that's not going to be good for your exam. Trust me, taking a nap, not a good thing. So make sure you have a good breakfast. Don't go very, very heavy, else you'll start feeling sleepy for the exam. So try to go for something that is quite nutritious. Next thing, very, very important thing. Don't get cocky. Or cocky means arrogant, for those who don't know what it means. It means to say, now, it's good to be confident, but don't get too confident, overconfident rather, because when that happens, you tend to get relaxed and you're not bothered much of the exam, and you might even pay less attention to, especially your listening module. So just remember, be confident that I'm going to do well for the exam. I've studied, I've prepared, and I'm going to do well. But don't get overconfident. Now, you will have to answer so many questions, so make sure that you are quite relaxed. That is what is very important for the exam. The fourth thing that you have to take care of is make sure you arrive on time. Yeah, on time. Yeah, definitely. That's a way. So make sure you arrive on time and carry your ID, because there have been situations where students are not allowed to enter because they don't carry an ID. In most of the cases, it has to be your passport. I think the IELTS doesn't accept anything else other than the passport. So make sure you carry your passport with you. Next, your restroom. Make sure you use your restroom before the exam. Why? Because if you are feeling a bit uneasy and you want to use the restroom during the exam, it's okay. You just have to raise your hand. The supervisor or the invigilator will come and they will escort you to the restroom. However, the time that you lose there will not be given back to you. So if you are struggling with your paper and then you want to run to the restroom, you're going to be in a big fix. So I suggest make sure you go to the restroom much before entering the hall so that you will feel a bit more relaxed. The next thing is filling the details. Now, make sure you write your name, your candidate number, your date of the exam, and all those other small details. However, be careful. For the paper-based, usually you will have one paper. You'll have the listening and the reading on both the sides. So if you're writing the reading, make sure you fill the reading and not the listening. Because if you fill the wrong thing, it can get a strikeout. So be careful of that. Next, focus on your test. Obviously, that's what you're there to do, right? Great. But what I mean to say is, when you are sitting in the examination, it is sometimes possible that you will waver off. You can get a bit distracted. When that happens, make sure you come back. Try not to worry about your result or anything of that sort. So make sure you take some deep breaths to calm yourself down so that you don't get much of distractions. Next, asking for help. There is no harm in asking for help. Okay, they're there to help you out. However, the only thing that you have to do is just raise your hand. Don't try to ask the person who's sitting close by, can I get a pencil or anything of that sort. Make sure you raise your hand and ask for help. Simple thing, right? Now, moving on. The next is time. Always keep track of your time. Now, if you are writing a paper-based, you will have a huge clock in front of you somewhere, somewhere close to you. Make sure you're always keeping track of time, because when it comes to the reading and the writing, timing is very, very important. Make sure you are keeping a good track of time. You might not be allowed to carry your watch because, it depends on the rules. So be aware. However, if you're going for the computer delivered test, you don't have to worry about it because there's a small timer on the screen. Next, remember the strategies. Whether you have studied with us or you studied with somebody else, no problem. Make sure you remember all the strategies. Now, especially for us, we make sure that all our students are very well versed with all the strategies. We give them constant practice, up and down, we make them practice. There is a reason why we do it, because they work. As simple as that, okay? I've written it, all the other teachers have written it, everything works. So make sure you follow the strategies that your tutor teaches you. And in our case, don't worry, it's all been taken care of, okay? Now, one important thing is make sure you attempt all the questions. Why? Because there is no negative marking in the IELTS. It will help you sometimes. If you just randomly give a wild guess and the answer is correct, you'll get a point. So make sure that you attempt all the questions. Recheck your answers, check your spellings, especially your punctuations, very, very important. And your grammar, of course, I don't need to go into that detail. Your grammar has to be on point. Now, if you're looking for that score of above an 8+ so that you can move abroad and get a PR or work or even study, then writing the IELTS exam is extremely pivotal for you. And now I know watching all our videos is very good. Of course, we would love it. Once a week we upload some videos, it's fantastic. But the real game changer is getting to study with us. That decision that you take to make your dreams come true is going to be very important. Let us help you out. All you have to do is just log on to our website, which is www.mygenesislearning.com. Drop us a quick inquiry and we'll get back to you. Or another thing that you can do is there, right below, you can see the comment section, right? Just drop your comments there and we will get back to you. We are very good at replying to comments and we are pretty quick as well. Either me or one of our other team members will get back to you. Now, the next thing is, which we have to do right away, is if you've got some value out of this entire video, all you have to do is just hit that like button. Stay tuned because we will be coming up with videos every week wherein we can help you out with all the different English exams. And make sure you hit that bell icon there right below, because some of our people, or rather some of our subscribers have missed out on the video because they didn't hit the bell icon. All right. So thank you so very much for sticking around and staying with us for so long. And it means a lot, not just to me, but to everyone who's been behind making this entire video. Until we meet again, this is your tutor, Noel, signing out. Ciao.